Alright, so what we have here is a 2012 Honda Civic. What we're going to do today is we're going to replace a starter. So if that interests you, stay tuned. And if this video helped, please consider to subscribe, like, and share all that good stuff so we can grow this channel and we can help more people. So let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to show you to what's the problem with this vehicle. If you have a similar problem or issues, and this is probably the problem. If you start it, you can hear some kind of noise. It seems like the starter is turning. And then it won't engage. It won't push forward to engage to the flywheel. I think that's what is going on right now. Right? So at this point we're going to remove the starter and check it if that's a problem, but 99% is the starter. First thing first, before you do anything, make sure you remove the negative battery. Alright? Before you do anything, removing the starter. This way, you will not able to short out any wires in there. Next, we're gonna remove the tires. So here is our starter. So from the passenger side here, you look. So they got two main bolts there, one on the bottom and the top. Just the top one is a little bit hard to do. So I think we're gonna have to remove that intake bracket there first, and then we're gonna unplug the wires. So that's what we're gonna do. And then next you're going to remove is this undercover. You're gonna have to remove all of this. Alright, so now the plastic is removed and the aluminum cover, and here's what we have. There's our starter there. It's a little bit tight in here, so you gotta have a lot of patience. Right, so first 12mm, we're going to remove the intake support here. So you're gonna need this kind of long extension here, so we can grab the bolt over there. Actually, this top bolt is 10 millimeter. Just take it easy on this one because it's plastic. You don't want to break it. There you go. So now we have a little bit of room. What we're gonna do now is unplug the wire here in the bottom. Unplug this. There you go. So that's unplugged. And there is one more here. I think it's better to remove the bracket here. I believe that's 8 millimeter. Yeah, 8 millimeter. I'm just gonna use my extension. And then I'm gonna grab it from here. Very nice bolt. Oh, I don't do this. I started bolt itself. Oh, it's so corroded that the bolt won't slide out. Shit. You might wonder why I'm doing this instead of taking the plastic off. It's because I don't want to break the plastic, so corroded it. So I prefer to do this and just leave it there like that. So now we're going to remove the bottom bracket here, so that we have a way for our nut or our bolt there. So we're going to remove this. I believe there's a crank sensor here at the bottom. So the crank sensor is in here. That's your crank sensor, but we have to remove that wire there. But first we're gonna have to remove the cover, and then we can move that wire away. Just need a 10mm there. As you can see, it's 10mm here. And also, don't ever forget when you're done to put this back, or else car will not start. Or even this cover here, don't even forget to put this cover back, because that will protect the sensor from the debris, because this thing is spinning so fast here, right? And if there's any salt or any debris there, it will go to the sensor and damage it. And there's one more bolt in the top there. See if we can. There you go. Let's see if we pop this out of the way. Okay. Now we expose the, like I said, this is the crankshaft sensor here, so be careful with that. Now we're gonna remove now the main bolt for the starter. Right, so as you can see, this nut here, bolt here, you're gonna need a very long extension like what I have here. This, you're gonna need a 24 inches long extension. So you're gonna grab it from the bar, from the side of the vehicle where the tires is. You gotta put some penetrating oil there. Yeah, so I'm using the swivel adapter here so that it will sit there straight. That's freaking heavy. There you go. A little bit hard in the beginning, but once it's loose, it should be easy. Should be able to remove that by hand. There you go. So now we're gonna do the top bolt. So the top bolt is a little bit tricky because it's in the top. I'll show you here. So the top bolt will be here. I don't know if you can see this, but that's the top bolt right there. So we're going to need a so it's the same tool from the bottom, number 14mm. Go. As you can see now, starters start to move because that's the only thing that holds it. It's gonna be a very long, this is very long bit right there. Okay, so now from here, still have to unplug the wire. This is the very top. All right, so now that's down. You can see now clearly the wire here. So once we remove the actually this is a 12mm. $12mm socket. Oh, light this one out. Okay, so I got the nut out. Right, so we should be able to remove this crap. There you go. So now the starter is free. Should be able to remove. Put a new one up there. There you go. There it is. So we're going to test this because the problem is this is not, I think this, what I think is spinning, but it's not triggering forward. So we're gonna test that. Okay, so we have a booster cable here connected to the battery. So the positive, the red one, should be here on the main connector here, and you gotta make sure that this positive won't touch the body of the starter, because you're gonna have a ground, right? And then The negative is going to go to the body of the starter, like so. Then you're going to need another wire. Connect your positive. And then you're going to connect this to the here for the solenoid. You're going to put that positive there. The starter should start. So, and we're main focus on the how the starter throw. You know what? I'll put this one here, please. So as you can see now, that's connected there, right? That's connected there, and now all I have to do is just tap it here, and the starter should start. Again, we're interested on the how the gear perform. If it's gonna go through, it's gonna go through out, or it's just gonna spin. All right, so here we go. So that's what we were hearing. It's not even spinning the gear anymore. It was just the rotor over there on the inside just spinning. Something is released there. See? So definitely this starter is toast. So yeah, so the installation, obviously it's just a reverse when you get it out, when you take it out. So that's it for this video. If this video helped, please consider subscribe, like, share, and all that good stuff, so we can grow this channel, and hopefully we can help more people. Thank you for watching.